Hi everyone. As you can probably hear, I'm a bit sick in the face and doesn't feel very good. But I thought I'd still make time to post. It's my first one, so bear with me. So, I believe the topic for this week is making people advocates. Now, I am based in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. So it's been kind of hard because I haven't been able to find too many people, uh, like in Queensland. Heaps of people in like Sydney and Melbourne. It's a bit more, I don't know, a bit more of a quantity of people down there doing, like transitioning and things like that. So finding out the process and stuff for up here is a bit harder. But look, I've been really, really lucky with the support that I've gotten from my partner, from my family, workplaces, everything. Like, it's just been really, really good. So, um, I think the biggest thing that kind of got my family on side, especially, was the fact that I was being true to myself. The, the most important thing that I think you need to really focus on is you're you, no matter what happens, whether you need to be a boy, whether you need to be a girl, whether you need to change, don't change, whatever. You're the only person who knows who you are and who you want to be. Nobody else can tell you that. So people can sense that when you're if you're trying to discuss that with them. So I think that's number one, is be true to yourself. But I think that's, why we're transitioning. We're trying to be our true selves. So it's a good start. Secondly, um, I kind of think of ways of explaining it to people that they can relate to. So, uh, considering the state of people lately being obese, a way that I put it usually is, if you, if your whole life you'd been a size 8 or whatever, and then you woke up one morning and you were morbidly obese, and you looked in the mirror every day knowing that there's that size 8 skinny person inside of you, but you're trapped in this massive layer of obesity, fatness. um that feeling of, knowing what's inside and needing so much to get that out, and be who you are on the inside. So, lots of people can relate to that because, as I said, Macca's is like the biggest corporation in the world. Uh, so uh, that's one that I use also, and also just just reversing it, going, okay, like if you're talking to one of your girl mates or your sister or something, because I have two older sisters and my mom and dad are separated. So telling my sisters, one of them said, I know how I'd feel if I woke up and I was a dude. I would do anything to be me again. You know what I mean? And so that was another way that people can understand, was trying to flip it around. So I think if people don't really think of it in terms like that. So if someone's giving you that look like, you just go, well, man, or chick, if you woke up as the opposite sex one day, wouldn't you just want to be who you really feel like on the inside? Um, and I think that's a really good way to start as well. It's a good way to just even get the conversation going. Because if they're like, oh no, I just go with it, and they're full of shit. If anybody answers like that, they're full of shit. So, uh, but a little bit more about me, I guess. Pretty. Kind of been slowly transitioning for 3 years, but getting really, really down to the nitty gritty stuff in the past year. So telling my family and going to a psychiatrist who's going to then refer me to the endocrinologist, hopefully. Uh, but in Queensland, Australia, even, I don't actually know, people are allowed to get chest surgery without having to be on testosterone. So for people who are really concerned about the health, uh, the health issues or their voice changing, or I don't really know, um, they can just get chest surgery and just kind of live their life passing as male and not really, having to rely on an injection. But I don't think that's the path for me. It's my dysphoria feels pretty bad some days where I don't know. You look in the mirror and you see what you really are, and on the outside, and you just want to smash every reflection, every window, every spoon, every hubcap, shiny bag, anything. And then you can just be so low for weeks until you start coming around again, feeling that inside person coming out, and then boom, fucking tits in your face, and you're like, just get them off me. Fucking, oh, it's fucked, really fucked. So, yeah, so just in summary, I guess, be true to yourself. People will sense your integrity in your words if you're not, how people flash around going, oh, I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's shit. You want someone real, and all, that's what people appreciate, is people being genuine, and, they can sense that. Nobody's going to shoot you down if they can see how serious you are. Um, I'm currently working at the moment, but I got a job at Apple, like, yeah, Microsoft versus Apple, the Apple part. But the store is brand new and hasn't opened yet, so I'm just like waiting for that to start. And because at my current workplace, I'm just, whatever. I didn't really want to fuss about the transgender issue because I kind of just got whisked in there, started really quick, didn't really have an opportunity to talk to anyone, which is shit. If I really wanted to, I could go to HR and fucking fuck around with that, but I don't really want to. So whatever, I kind of do most of my work by myself anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. But yeah, so I emailed my contact at Apple, who kind of gives us updates about when the store's opening. Yes, just keep working, don't quit your job yet. Emailed her and I told her, listen, I'd really love to start as Byron, want everyone to know me as that. This is what I'm going through. I hope this doesn't affect my position, blah, 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 blah. And positive feedback. She wrote back and was like, you're so brave for telling me. Of course, that's fine. We hired you for the person that you are, not for your gender. You're still obviously on board. Like, thank you so much for telling me. I'll keep you posted. It was all freaking good. So she could sense my integrity and knew that I wasn't, being a dick, basically. Like, nobody can argue with who you are. Like, it's like going to freaking university and studying, or college or whatever, studying to be a doctor and then graduating and then someone going, you're not a doctor. That's bullshit. Like, you are. Nobody can argue with who you are. So you just have to be really, like, firm in your ground and know who you are and know who you want to be and who you don't want to be. Like, I don't want to be a fake person. I don't want to be someone who wears fucking socks with thongs or flip flops, sandals, whatever. I, just be you, know who you are. And people will attract to that. you you kind of you get back what you put out. So if you're negative and think the whole fucking world is against you, that's not going to be good for you. I'm a big visualization person, so keep positive and you will attract positive things. So I think in terms of making people advocates, try and see it from their angle. Some people haven't even heard of gender dysphoria or transgender or terms like that. It was all new to me at one time. So understand that this is all new to them, and then, try and feel them out, like where they're at, relate to them in some way that, something that they've gone through, or so, just try and flip it around. Try to relate to them. It works both ways. Like, can't make people advocates if they don't want to be. Like, everybody is entitled to their own thing, but as long as you know who you are, who you want to be, I think that's the most important number one thing. So, really sorry for my annoying cold. Really sorry that for sniffing up my freaking boogers. I'm sorry for swearing, but hey, that's me. Peace out.